Thank you very much, Pyra, and congratulations, you both. With this win, you lock in the first round bye for the playoffs. You'll be going to Madrid. Tell me what it means, Yellow Star, knowing that this was a huge change for you coming into the season, and now making sure that you especially have that first round bye.
Oh, well, it gives a really huge advantage. I'm really proud of my team, even though no one really expected Fnatic to be at such a high level. We didn't have a lot of time to practice going into this season, so I think we've been putting a lot of effort into hard work, and it really pays off. And I know that a lot of us were really stressed before this match because it was really important for us to jump into the semifinals directly. But now we've made it, and everyone is just super happy.
Yeah, congratulations, Febiven. He talks about a lot of hard work. There were a lot of nerves involved as well, and you tweeted beforehand, "I'm so incredibly nervous." So how did it end up in the game? Did you miss a couple more CS, or do you think that you did okay?
In the game, I played in every game, so I didn't really feel nerves in the game. But before the game, I was shaking and my hands were like sleeping, and I didn't know what to do. I was really nervous, and I never had this before. I don't know what happened, but yeah.
It might get a little bit worse if you go into playoffs, but I'm sure you'll be able to keep that in check. Tell me about H2K and the way you beat them. You guys are obviously a very aggressive team, and you got a lot of kills early, but H2K always manages to stay in the game. Did your game plan change at any point, knowing that, oh, we seem to have so many kills, but H2K is still taking towers?
Well, H2K was prone to be really aggressive before the new patch, but coming to the new patch, the meta really shifted into like really hard hyper carry, and we expected them to play like such comp, so that's why we banned the tools to protect the Como, and then they decided to go for the engage comp like they are used to play. We were prepared for both of the situations, and it worked out pretty well.
Yeah, Febiven, Yellow Star is talking about them on the new patch and maybe the picks that H2K comes out with. You obviously know H2K very well. Why do you think it is that even though H2K has the better record as of late, and you guys have actually had a couple of more losses in the last couple of games, that you're able to beat them so convincingly?
I think H2K is a really good team, but I don't really know a lot about them, even though I was in the team. Like, so many things changes.
How do you think they've done on the patch, for instance? Because we've seen, for instance, Odoamne going back to that Gnar once again when there could have been different things, but he doesn't seem to be comfortable.
I think we outdrafted them because we had the Ezreal in the AD, we had LeBlanc, we had Hakarim top. Basically, Ahri can never kill Ezreal and LeBlanc because you can dash away. So there was no way from them stopping us if we got our core items. So if we got a good early game, so we just snowballed that into a Drake lead and a Baron lead, and then we just took everything.
Outdrafted and outplayed them, and Stress, you actually had an interesting point about the draft coming out of H2K as of late on the patch, that they don't seem to be as innovative maybe as other teams.
Yeah, that is one of the things that we were talking about when we were looking at the picks and bans, is that first picking Annie straight away was a little bit of a... I guess it goes along H2K's kind of picks and bans. You guys must have expected that, I guess.
Yeah, but I don't think Annie right now in the meta is a first pick material. I'd say like it's more based on tank champions, CC and all of this, so she's pretty squishy and really vulnerable to ganks, and I mean, it's the way they want to play, and I really respect that, and we really punish that lane.
No. You didn't go for the Nautilus second time again. Did you get burned, or what happened there?
No, the thing is, I was really thinking about it, but we wanted to snowball that bot lane, and with Thresh is way easier. Even though the first gank we didn't manage to take one kill, we burned the flash, and Caitlyn is not as efficient as she is now, as she was.
Yeah, well, good pick in the end. You guys pulled out. One final question. We didn't hear that much from you guys before the season. Obviously, you were also kind of waiting out how it would be and how the synergy would be. Turns out it is pretty good. You guys get that first round bye for the playoffs. So tell me about your expectations for playoffs, because you can dream big with the things that you've shown so far, Bora.
Yeah, we are working really hard every day. We really want to improve. Everyone wants to show that Fnatic is still here. We already have 3 European titles, so we're going for the 4th one.
Yeah, I love that you say we, with your new teammates gearing up to get that one. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, for now, though, we need to take a break. But when we return, Meet Your Makers will look to score a win off #1 SK Gaming to climb out of the last place auto-relegation spot. It's getting awfully close to do or die, so don't miss it.
Actually, if I carry alone, I go nyam 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 nyam. When I eat every ult.
Yeah, you should.
Nyam nyam nyam.
But there we go, the Timbers is going to land the box as well in Yarn, and there's the true shot barrage, and Huni with the onslaught of shadows is going to pick up his second.
I got move.
Nice.
Caitlyn!
I'm really strong, thank you. Nice. Here comes the teleport in, Lulex taken oh so low, Huni just going around the side, and he gets the flank on Fnatic. They take the 2-0, and they are the #2 seed here in Europe.